Good morning. Our first story. After evading the law for decades, dreaded gangster Chhota Rajan was arrested in Bali in Indonesia yesterday. Sources have told India Today that Rajan is likely to be deported to India within a week's time. Minister of State for External Affairs V.K. Singh was sent to Bali to ensure that there was no time lost in taking decisions on the ground for highest level clearances. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval, along with top officials of security agencies, were also present at the operation room in Delhi. Meanwhile, Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has said that the state government will provide evidence of the crimes committed by Rajan in Maharashtra to seek his custody.
हमारे लिए वो वांटेड है, तभी भी वो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का इंक्वायरी खत्म होने के बाद तुरंत हम महाराष्ट्र के लिए बहुत सारे गंभीर गुने के लिए वो छोटा राजन की हम मांग करेंगे।
सबसे पहली बात ये है कि तो मैं तो कहता हूं सरेंडर है ये, और सरेंडर है तो किस कंडीशन पे सरेंडर है। उसके बाद में जब वो यहाँ पर आके जब बात करेंगे आके ना वो, तो बात में से कितनी बात को उछालना चाहिए और कितनी बात को दबाना चाहिए, ये तो इस गवर्नमेंट पे डिपेंड है पूरा का पूरा। वो तो अपने कन्वीनियंस से वो सब इन्फॉर्मेशन को यूज करेंगी कि ही स्टॉक दिस मच, जो 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 जिस चीज पे एक्शन नहीं लेना है वो चीज वो बाहर आने वाली नहीं बिल्कुल ना। इसमें भी टारगेट विल बी लिमिटेड टारगेट, इसके बाद में भी नहीं। ये सब देखो अभी एक दो महीने के बाद जब आने के बाद में ना बहुत नई नई बातें खुलेंगी, और जब समझेंगे भाई राजन यहाँ पर कैसा आया, बहुत बातें खुलेंगी। मतलब नहीं ये इट इज नॉट ए स्मॉल थिंग, इट इज अ वेरी बिग थिंग, समथिंग वेरी बिग इज गोइंग टू हैपन, और एवरीबडी विल कम टू नो कि भाई ये इस तरह से सरेंडर किस तरह से हुआ, ये होगा इसमें सब पूरा का पूरा आने वाला है पूरा का पूरा।
And India Today's editor, Shiv Arur, breaks down the modus operandi used by Indian agencies that led to the arrest of Chhota Rajan. Let's take a look.
Over the last few hours, what our reporters have been doing is speaking to the stakeholders, speaking to the people concerned who've actually been part of this operation to bring Chhota Rajan back. And what we can tell you for sure here on India Today is this was a well-crafted operation. We've got confirmed information, obviously off the record from many of these people, about precisely how this happened. Let's just break it down for you and tell you what an amazing story it's actually adding up to be, to give you a sense of what the government actually had to do to get Chhota Rajan in its net. The Indian agencies actually got a first tip-off about this, about Chhota Rajan being in Sydney sometime in September. Following that, they put him under surveillance. His movements were closely tracked for a full month. Remember, nobody knew about this, certainly not the media. Nobody knew about his movements. The government was closely tracking him. After that, General V.K. Singh, who is a minister, as you know, in the government, supervised from a control room to coordinate all of the inputs, which actually ended on October the 17th, which is when things actually began to fall into place. After that, a special secretary of the Research and Analysis Wing, India's external intelligence agency, was actually called back from leave to supervise the operation. Even he wasn't actually in the know about it. He was summoned back from leave to take over and supervise this particular operation. General V.K. Singh and 7 other officials flew to the capital of Indonesia on the 22nd of October. So they were there in that country for a different event, but the officials from the CBI, the Intelligence Bureau and RAW were actually in that team headed by the minister as he was in Indonesia. So this was clearly to do with something relating to security, and obviously now we know that it was Chhota Rajan. That 8-member team of Indian officials met with Indonesian security agencies on the 23rd of October. Nobody at the time knew precisely what they were talking about, but now, of course, the pieces of the puzzle are actually falling into place. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval was present in the operations control room in Delhi while that crucial meeting was taking place on October the 23rd. Remember that Chhota Rajan was finally arrested in Bali on October the 25th. That is on Sunday. And after that, India and Indonesia have actually been in touch with each other, and an extraction, a promise, a pledge has been taken from the Indonesians, which was actually covered right from the beginning, that he would finally be extradited back to India. So that's precisely how everything actually happened.
Let's cut across live now to Virendra Ghunawat, who joins us from Mumbai with all the latest on this story. Morning, Viren. Can you tell us what really is the Maharashtra government planning to do once he is handed over to India?
First of all, the Mumbai Police Crime Branch is in the process of writing a communication to the ministry in Delhi for the deportation and for the custody of Chhota Rajan once he land in the country. That is one that's still in the process. The written communication is getting drafted, and maybe next 24 hours it would be sent to Delhi. That is one. Second, Mumbai police have told all their police officials to get the old documents, and in fact most of the cases are pending in the lower courts and the documents are likely to be in the poor condition, so they are getting all the documents in hand. In fact, they have told the nearby Thane police. Thane is a place around Mumbai where they have to get all the records, old records of Rajan in his old case. We have the data that Chhota Rajan was booked in 68 cases in Mumbai, 28 cases in extortion, 12 cases in Makoka, 12 cases under Arms Act and 16 other cases. So he was booked in Makoka, Arms Act, Tada, Pota and many others. In fact, the first case was registered in 1979 and the last case was 2012. The most important cases are JD murder case, Datta Samant murder, Arif Bhel murder, Asif Dadi murder. These are some cases the police are still investigating, and most of the cases are still in the court. So definitely Mumbai police are completely geared up, tightened up their belt, and they're almost ready to get Chhota Rajan in Mumbai and do all the needful, and they are doing they are in the process, writing the communication, taking the help of intelligence agencies, CBI, Interpol, and all the agencies to get it done. Back to you.
Okay, Viren Gunawat, many thanks for joining us at this moment. So it's a complicated strategy ahead, but the investigation will go on once he is back, because there is a lot of questioning that will need to be done.